Good morning. How everybody doing? I hope you woke up on this Monday morning, this money making Monday, with the right mindset, the positive, the optimistic mindset. Mind over matter. It's all about the mindset. Let's get it. You see, today I would like to share with you some information, some very important information that can change your life. You see, this is some information that you already know. I just would like to bring clarity to what you already know, to give you the motivation to go out there and to make your dreams a reality. You see, this is something that I practice in my life on a day-to-day basis. And I would like to share, from my studies and my lifestyle, I would like to share this with you. And it has helped me tremendously and changed my life for the better on an ongoing continuum process. And Aristotle, we're going to be real quick. Aristotle said that we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. I just want to spend some time on that last word, habit. Let's define it first. You see, habits are very powerful factors in our life, whether they are good habits or bad habits. And one thing about a habit is that we all have them. We all have them. I have some good habits and I have some bad habits. But the question is, how can we make more good habits to the point to where it's like the good habits in our lives outweigh the bad habits? See, habits can either be beneficial towards your success or it can be detrimental towards your success. I want to share with you something from my notes. It says, sow a thought, reap an action. Sow an action, reap a habit. Sow a habit, reap a character. Sow a character, reap a destiny. The maximum goals. For our purposes and our knowledge on what we're going to be talking about today, let's just define a habit as the intersection of knowledge, skill, and desire. You see, one thing about a habit is that we need all three of these principles in order for us to be working effectively towards our goals: knowledge, skill, and desire. So let's spend some time on knowledge. You see, knowledge is the how to do. The knowledge gives you your why. It brings meaning to your life. And it's the theoretical paradigm. So it shifts your mindset to see something differently from how you saw it before. Now you have the skill. The skill is your how to do. It's the ability. And lastly, we have the desire. The desire is your motivation. It's your want to do. Now, we need all three of these internalized principles in order for us to work effectively towards good habits and making good habits in our lives. You see, let's start from the bottom because it's an upward process. And we talk about this a lot. We can't rush the process. The process, it has to mold you. It takes time, but you have to trust the process. And without a desire, the process doesn't start. You stagnant. You see, one thing about the desire is that once you have it, it gives you that fuel. It ignites you to get out there and to act, to be proactive in life other than being reactive. That's another message. We're going to talk about that another time. And once you have the desire, you will get out there and you will start to experience life in a different realm. And you will shape and sharpen your skills, which is the next step towards our success. We have to have the skill. The skill is the how to do. It's your ability. And I want to just share with you an illustration about, the skill and the desire. Because I hear a lot of people say that, man, I hear them say to other people, like, man, you smart, you did this, like only the smart people finish school and da 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 da. That's a lie. Don't fall into that trap. Speaking from experience, the smart person doesn't always finish. The person with the drive is the one that finishes. You see, one thing about the desire is that you can have the desire without the skill and work your way to having the ability. But it's one thing when you have the ability, you have the skill, but you don't have the desire. I've seen a lot of people that's very talented, very knowledgeable, that's basically like they had it right there in the palm of their hands to get out there and to go make something of themselves, but they didn't have the fuel. So they just sat around allowing for time to go by, passing them up, and they missed out on the opportunity to be something great in life. So let's work on having the desire, the fuel. Surround yourself around people that's doing something. Listen to motivational videos, read you some books, and gain that desire, that fuel, that motivation, that want to do, to get out there and to go make something of your life. My grandfather used to always tell me, and I know you guys heard this too, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make that horse drink it. That horse have to want to, and we have to want to. Okay, now the knowledge. You see, the knowledge, like I said, it gives birth to a paradigm shift, a different mindset, a different way of viewing things in life, a different approach to life. And it gives you your why. Like, why are you doing this? What gives you a meaning? Because one thing about life is that it's an emotional roller coaster. And sometimes in life, we reach a point to where it's like, man, you just don't want to move forward. But you can dig deep down inside to find that why, to remind you why you're doing what you're doing. And the knowledge will give that to you. So today, I would like to just motivate you and encourage you to keep moving forward, because it's a process. And we can't rush this process into building these positive and good habits in our lives. You see, change has to be made. And the one thing about change is that people don't want to change. So do you want to? Do you have the desire? We ain't talking about you having the skill or the ability to do something or not. We ain't worried about that. Later on in life, you will develop those skills. But right now, do you have the desire? Do you want to change? Do you want to be better? If you do, let's get it. We can do it together, man. It's all love. I hope you have a beautiful and safe Monday. And, just get out there and make the best of your life, man. Go get it. You can do it. We can do it together. I just wanted to share with you this information. I'm applying this to my life every day. And I'm up here trying to make something of myself. And I hope that you guys are doing the same. Don't just sit back and settle. Don't wait for external changes to happen, because change starts internally. Don't wait for the external change. Oh, the weather is bad today. Oh, this is happening or that is happening. Like, no. The door to success, the door to change, it starts from within. The mind over matter. I hope you have a beautiful and safe day. Get out there and go get it. One love.